Let's continue with part number 4 of today's workout. Now we're going to focus on balance and stability exercises. We're going to be doing 3 exercises today. The first one, clock reach. For the clock reach, we're going to open our stance a little bit wider than shoulder width. Then we're going to put one hand on the 12 o'clock signal. Then we're going to move it to 3 o'clock and to 6 o'clock. With the other hand, we can have it on our hips, or we can have it here at a chair or a stool. Anything that helps with stability. And same thing, 12, 3, and 6. We're coming back, 3, 12, and we're going to do that for 30 seconds. Then we're going to change sides, and we're going to do the same thing, 12, 9, 6, and 6, 9, 12. We're going to do that again for 30 seconds. The next exercise is going to be a stability exercise for the upper body. We are going to be using a wand or a mop that you may have, or a broom, whatever helps. And we're going to put it on our palms, and we're going to try to balance and keep it steady for 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch hands, and same thing. We're going to try to keep it stable for another 30 seconds. The third exercise is going to be back leg raises. We're going to be here grabbing the chair, and we're going to be hyperextending our leg back. We're going to be extending our leg back. Let's make sure we always have a straight leg. Let's make sure not to bend those knees. And extend. Extend. And we're going to do that for 30 seconds each leg. So let's start the timer for 30 seconds. And let's begin first with the clock and reach. Again, 30 seconds each side. 12, 3, and 6. And on the other side is going to be 12, 9, and 6. Wide stance. Set the timer. 30 seconds, and let's begin. 12, 6, 3, 6, 6, 3, 12. Let's keep going. And time. Let's switch sides. Same thing, 12, 9, and 6, and coming back. 30 seconds, let's begin. Let's keep going, almost there. Pretty simple exercise that's going to help us with balance. And time. Good job. Let's continue now with the balancing of the wand. Same thing, 30 seconds each hand. Let's set the timer for 40 seconds. And let's begin. Try to balance at 1. Just make sure it doesn't fall to the ground. Let's keep going, we're almost there. Keep that balanced. And time. Let's switch hands now and start the timer. Let's begin. 30 seconds. Let's maintain that stability. Keep going. Good job so far. And time. Pretty good job. Set this aside. And now let's do the back leg braces. Again, 30 seconds each leg. And let's begin. Let's get going, almost there. Last one, and time. Pretty good. Now let's switch legs, and let's start. Let's extend those hips. Make sure we keep it balanced on the other leg. And time. Pretty good. Let's take a breath. We can grab some water if needed. If not, let's continue with set number 2. Same thing. Clock reach, 30 seconds each side. And then we're going to do balancing to 1 for 30 seconds each arm. And back leg raises, 30 seconds each leg. Let's begin first with the clock reach. And let's start. And time. Now let's switch arms. And let's begin. And time. Pretty good. Now let's continue with a balance over 1. Again, 30 seconds each arm. Set the timer. And let's begin. Concentrate. And time. Let's switch sides. And 30 seconds again. And let's begin. Let's keep going, almost there. And time. Perfect. Now let's continue with the back leg raises. Let's use the chair for stability. 30 seconds each leg. And let's begin. And time. Let's switch legs. 30 seconds, and let's begin. And time. Good job so far. We're done with the second set of balance and stability exercises. You can drink some water. You can keep on breathing. And if you're ready, let's continue on with the third set. Again, for the third set, same thing. Clock reach, balancing, and back leg raises. Let's start first with 30 seconds of clock reach. And let's begin. And time. Pretty good. Now let's switch arms. 30 seconds, and let's begin. Last one. And time. Pretty good job. Let's continue on with the 30 seconds of balancing. Again, 30 seconds each arm. And let's begin. Let's concentrate. Make sure the one doesn't fall. And time. Pretty good. Now let's switch hands. And let's start. Let's keep going. Almost there. Ooh. And time. Excellent job so far. Last exercise of balance and stability. Back leg raises. Again, 30 seconds each leg. And let's begin. And time. Let's switch legs. Set timer and begin. And time. Pretty good job so far. We're done with the main segment of today's workout. Let's continue on now with the cool down. We are almost done today. Let's continue on with the cool down. For the cool down, we're going to be doing 9 stretches. The first one's going to be front and back neck stretches. We're going to hold each for 40 seconds. We'll set a timer for 40 seconds. Again, back and front neck stretch. Let's begin. First, the front. Let's pull on those back neck muscles. Ten more seconds. Time. Let's switch now to the back. 40 seconds as well. And time. Pretty good. The next stretch today is going to be a tricep stretch. Again, we have done it in previous videos. One arm is going back, and with the opposite arm, we're gonna push down on the elbow, feeling that stretch here in the triceps. Let's set the timer for 40 seconds, and let's begin. And time. Let's switch arms, 40 seconds. Let's keep going. We're almost there. And time. The next stretch is going to be a shoulder expansion or chest expansion, chest extension. We're going to put our arms to the sides, and we're going to hold this position for 40 seconds. Let's begin. 40 seconds. Let's really stretch those chest muscles. Make sure they're fully relaxed. And time. Pretty good. The next stretch is going to be a biceps stretch. We're going to put one arm in front, palm facing forward and down, and with the other hand we're gonna pull on that palm, feeling that stretch here in the biceps. Let's set the timer, 40 seconds. Let's begin. Let's keep going, we're almost there. And time, pretty good. Now let's switch hands, 40 seconds, and let's begin. That's last stretches of today. We have been doing pretty good job so far. Make sure our muscles are fully relaxed after that workout. And time. Pretty good. Our next stretch is going to be side splits. we're gonna open our legs as much as we can. And we're gonna hold right there for 40 seconds. And let's begin. We're gonna hold that position for 40 seconds. Let's feel that stretch on the inside part of our legs. And time, pretty good. For the next set of stretches, we're gonna be doing them on the floor. This first one, we're gonna open our legs as much as we can, and we're gonna bend forward, trying to reach as far as we can. Let's do 40 seconds. Set the timer and begin. And time, pretty good. 3 more stretches. The next stretch is gonna be a cat stretch. We're gonna be on the floor, laying on our knees and our palms, and we're gonna put our back. We're gonna put our back up and hold that position for 40 seconds. Let's set the timer and let's begin. And time. Now for the next one, we're gonna do the dog position. For the dog position, we're gonna tuck our back and compress our lower back. Let's set the timer for 40 seconds and let's begin. Just like that. Let's hold that position. 20 more seconds. And time. Last stretch today, child's pose. We're gonna sit on our knees and we're gonna try to reach to the front. And we're gonna hold that position for 40 seconds as well. Let's last stretch for the day. Let's make sure we're fully relaxed. 40 seconds, and let's begin. And time. That concludes session number 5. I hope you enjoyed the workout. I hope you enjoyed all the exercises. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.